What's going on? Tectonic Edge here playing some more Mono Green Tron, and that's going to be a mulligan. 2 forests do not do what we need to do, neither does a single forest. But Tron, okay, we'll keep the Tron. What do we pitch here? Probably, we have an expedition map. I'm going to pitch the 2 Sylvan Scryings. All is dust, we do need to find a threat. All is just can probably buy us some time depending on what we're playing, but it can also be a dead card. River of Tears. Well, doesn't that usually mean... Okay, they're going to take the expedition map. Interesting. Luckily, we already have Tron in hand. And we get something we can do, which will help us find more cards. So this could be... we'll see what other cards they play. River of Tears is an interesting one. Consider. Okay, so this is the new card from Innistrad Midnight Hunt. That kind of is a slightly better opt if you want to stack your graveyard. Ooh, that's a good find. We do know they have removal, but I don't really want to wait to use this because we want to be able to play something next turn. We will take a Karn Liberated here. This is feeling like a graveyard deck with the amount of cards they're sticking in their grave. I feel like we're about to be hit with a Thoughtseize. Yep. Well, there's about nothing we can really do here. We don't have a green source. And all is dust does nothing at the moment. Alright, they have a Teferi. I don't really want to waste the All is Dust here. This feels like a control deck. Esper control. But a very strong graveyard component. This is rough. Yeah, I think we sacrifice a land over letting them draw a card here. Oh, that's a good find. Yeah, if we can get the right land. Come on, show me. I think that works. I feel like we want to take away one of their color sources here. They're probably looking for a counter spell. They find the counter spell, which is unfortunate, but we got to take out some lands. Let's see, they're probably going to sacrifice the Teferi here. We didn't leave ourselves in the best spot. Persist. Okay, so they are... go for the card we can't use. That's a good find. Found the threats. Those are what we needed. And they're going to scoop. We would have been pretty much... Alright, we would have gotten the Warping Wail off of that. Some counter spells, tower. It would have... A long time. We would have had to have gone a decent way off that Karn. We have the 2 relics. I think we just want some Veil of Summers. Over, maybe 1 All Is Dust. Yeah, still kind of like All Is Dust. I kind of like the Warping Wails too. They don't run the biggest board states, so we can get out early. We'll cut a Wurmcoil engine. Yeah, it's slow. Too slow. It's a deck that probably has control. Not enough Tron lands or green sources to really do anything here. We are on the draw for this game too. That makes that rough. But we are against a deck that runs Thoughtseize and That can be tricky as well. Oof. Yeah, we'll have to gamble on finding a green source. Luckily, this isn't a fast deck. We're likely going to lose the Sylvan Scrying. Ah, targeting themselves. I see. So that's the plan. And yeah, there's not much I can do about it this turn. We'll give up the Karn here. Is it when it attacks too? Or attacks, yep. That's going to be nasty. I hate to do it, but we kind of need the Tron land. That's painful. No, I don't see us recovering from that. That persists. A little too powerful there. Do we make any changes here? We could mainboard all the relics, but then we lose something to go grab with Karn. So I still like the 2 of. Warping Wail is actually pretty good. If they go for an aggro hand like that. Only one land. Hey. Tron? Okay, that's just Tron. Yeah, we'll keep that. Pitching this. Can't say no to Tron with a way to find a threat. Especially when Thoughtseize is on. They're going to 5, so they may be digging for the aggro. Power plant expedition map. Probably going to be hit with a Thoughtseize, likely losing the Chromatic. Okay, finding a threat is nice. There's the Consider again. Better for a graveyard deck. They choose to draw the card. We'll take a Karn for next turn. Maybe should have done this in a different order. So I was trying to lure them into wasting their counter spell early. But I did give them more information going with that plan. Ooh, Thoughtseize, yep. Alright, let's see what we draw. Relic's pretty good. That pretty much guarantees that they're not going to be able to get their combo off with Persist. Does mean we're playing a long game here. Would not mind finding an Eldrazi Titan. At some point, is it worth cracking the Relic for the draw versus making sure they can't do their combo? I think we're more scared of the combo at this point. But man, we're not getting good draws. I could try and play it, but I don't really see the point at the moment. They're definitely holding up counter spells. We'll grab a Sanctum. Yep, that's a pretty good restock on their hand. They do have another Faithful Mending, so they do get their... Okay, this is where we start doing things. Let's count. So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 mana available this turn. They took the bait there. And they're going to scoop to that. Nice. So they used up their counter spell. We were going to get it. Even if they have another counter spell, they have to choose to let us land a Karn or get a Titan. So yeah, that game turned out pretty stally. Usually that doesn't go in Tron's favor, but in this case, when we had the Relic shutting down their big combo, that works out pretty well in our favor. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think. And if you like the video, consider, well, liking the video. There's a button for it, you know. It helps me out. And consider checking out the channel for more content. Tectonic Edge here, signing out.